Howdy, y'all. Bourbon86X here, and welcome back to the Exiled Lands. So, if you've... Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on this guy over here. So he's looking like he's gonna... Yeah. Let's go ahead and just take him out. Alright. Anybody else? Well, action right off the bat. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to turn around because there's a surprise. So let's see if we can kind of... Alright, there we go. Alright, so... As I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted, welcome back to the Exiled Lands, and as you can see, we are in some place brand new. So if I pull up the map, we are right outside Sepermeru, City of the Relic Hunters. I have established a new base, and let's just go ahead and do the grand reveal before we get rudely interrupted again. There it is. So I tried out a new design, and it didn't work out 100%. There's a few oddities or that kind of cropped up when I was building it, and I'll show you. I'll kind of point them out when we're doing the quick base tour next, but overall I'm pretty happy. It's kind of an idea for a base I've had in my head for a while. The execution's not 100% there, but it's something I can work on over time. It'll in you know, the limited time I have to actually get on and play in between recordings, it'll do for now. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right in and take a quick base tour. Alright, so I got my Stygian flags because I'm a Stygian guy, so a lot of set stuff and Stygian stuff. So the base isn't 100% decorated. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this kind of entrance hall quite yet. But let's take a left real quick. And we have this sorcery room. It's pretty empty right now. We just have the alchemist bench and the thaumaturgy. Am I saying that right? Yeah, thaumaturgy bench. But anyone who's played this game and advanced far into the game knows we're going to have plenty of stuff to put in here as we progress through sorcery. And then let's cross the entrance hall, and this is my primary crafting room. So I have, you know, all my benches, my upgraded furnaces. Haven't upgraded some of this stuff yet, but we'll get there. And then if we head on down this hallway here, we have the kitchen. So right now we just have a little table for decoration and a upgraded campfire, an improved campfire. Got some things in there that'll kind of give a quick hint at what we're going to be doing for the rest of the episode after we finish the tour. And then we can kind of go back. So this is kind of where the base... So I had something really strange happen when I was building this section of the base. The back section, or this section right here, I had one of my blocks only cover half. So it kind of messed up everything, but not too concerned about it right now. And then let's move out. So this is the courtyard. Eventually I'd like maybe like a little path going between each door, or the 4 doors. Maybe some shrubs lining it. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And then you could go up onto the ramparts and walk around the whole base and get the lay of the land. Alright. And if we head into this door back here, we have where our friends will sleep, and their pot of friendship, where they can eat some tasty morsels. All right, and the final room is the throne room. So I did use creative mode to get this throne because it is really cool, and it's the throne of Skelos. Pretty cool looking thing, and I felt like it fit a Stygian castle better than some of the other thrones. Then we just have some decoration. We have my spawn point over here. But yeah, so this is our new base. Lots of room to grow and expand and fill it with friends who will make our lives and adventures in the Exiled Land much easier. That being said, let's move on to our next portion of the video. So, we need a wheel of friendship. And since we've upgraded our base, we need to upgrade our wheel of friendship. So I've been kind of preparing for this and getting things ready. I do have most of this stuff crafted, but I don't have the iron reinforcements. I have a few that I've picked up and remembered to bring with me when I was moving things from the old base, but let's see. So for iron reinforcements, we'll need 2 iron bars, and so we'll need, I think it's 200 iron reinforcements, so that means we'll need 400 iron bars, which we have here. And craft. So that's going to take a minute to craft. While it's crafting, we're also going to need some more. Let's see. Let's bring up inventory. I can't remember where I stuck them. Maybe over here in the sorcerer's bench, or the not the sorcerer's bench, the, yeah, there they are, the alchemists. We're going to need some more of these guys, because we are going to journey into Sepermeru and see if we can find some really good thralls. So I do have some crystal, oops, wrong one, some crystal here, so let's go ahead and fire that up. It's gonna make a couple of steel bars, or silver bars, from that silver I had, but it's gonna make some glass. And how much glass do I need per? So 3. So I can make a couple more, plus I have another one, but I'd like to get a few more. So to get things started, we are going to head to my favorite place to farm glass in this area. And one of the reasons I always pick this place for a base is because resources are everywhere. As you can see all the iron, you can see the coal. Tons of iron and coal, tons of animals you free to hunt for food, and quick access to the northern part of the map, which we'll be heading on in the near future, close to that place over there, which we'll talk about in the future, but the unnamed city. And even though we didn't see any brimstone or crystal, right over here is a location whose name is escaping me. Is it the something springs? The Shattered Springs, yeah. And it is a poisonous lake, and it is full of brimstone and rock noses. And these rock noses, a lot of them are crystal rock noses. So you can farm the hell out of some crystal over here. Let's kind of move over here. But since it is a poisonous lake, you will need your sandstorm mask so that you don't die. Alright, so let's just head on in, hop off our horse, and let's get some crystal, maybe some brimstone as well. And this is also a really good place to farm levels. As you get a lot of XP from killing these guys and then harvesting them. I could have sworn there was a crystal one that popped up right there. I'm crazy. Yeah, all these nodes are brimstone.
Your heart will be eaten.
Each one gives 6,000 XP, plus you can... We need to eat something. Oh, I need to drink something. Okay. Don't really need brimstone right now. I really want some crystal. There's one. As you can see, just from one of those guys, I'm just loading up on crystal. Is there another crystal one over here? Yes, there is. Just like that, I'm up at 75 crystal from 2 of these guys. And as your tools progress, it gets even better. Is that a crystal one over here hiding under the ground? It looks like it. I got a couple of more of these brimstone. That's just a root. Oh well, I think that'll be enough for now. So let's head on back to base, and I will bring you guys back as soon as we get there. Okay, see you shortly. All right, y'all, welcome back. So we got the crystal in the improved furnace, and we got that cooking up. Just get some of this. Maybe we can make several glass orbs. That'll be enough for now. And I just realized I haven't actually built the improved fireball cauldron, but we can get that built later. Alright, that'll do 10 of them. Should be plenty to get us started. And while that's crafting up, let's check on our iron reinforcements. We do have 200. Okay. And what else do we need? So 50 brick and 75 shaped wood. Okay. 50 brick. And 75 shaped wood. Okay, so I'm gonna put this outside. See if we can kind of, can definitely be a little funny. I may have to this thing can be a little okay, so overlapping with another object. What is it overlapping with? There we go. Just stick it right there. Perfect. Alright. Make sure I have some fiber bindings. That should do it. Some rawhide bindings. That should do it. So I can always make some more fiber if we need it. take these. And so I didn't show this in the previous episode. But we have a water source close by here. So just basically go in and put them on the hotbar and hit the button and it fills it with water. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. And it was pointed out to me by another Conan Exiles YouTuber, Angard, that I missed a step when I was going over the recipe for these things. So when you put the water-filled glass flask, in order to make this, in order to make the water orb, you need ichor. Since I actually had some pre-made water orbs, I completely overlooked that, but correction on the last video. When you make these, you do need ichor, which you can get plenty of in the dregs, as you've seen. And if you need some and you're up here around Sepermeru, there's plenty of spiders and scorpions around where you can harvest ichor, so you're good to go. All right, I believe you can get it from. I know you can get it from spiders. Pretty sure you can get it from scorpions as well. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway. Let's go ahead and craft some of these. This is craft 11. Let's go ahead and stick this here. And let's just look at raw hot bindings there. And you could have just clicked this and it would automatically make the glass orbs, the water orbs, and then the purple lotus orbs. But going step by step for you guys. These do take not too long to craft, especially since I have crafting speeds turned up. But we're not gonna wait for all 10. I just want to get a few of them, because if you run into a named follower, a named friend, so a tier 4, it can take 2 to knock them down sometimes. So I give this 7. Let's wait till we get 10. Okay, one more crafted and we'll leave the other 3. Okay. Cool. Get out of my way, please, sir. Alright, so let's head into Sepermeru, the city of the relic hunters. I feel like I should kill those assholes over there, because I feel like when I'm coming back they're gonna run up and harass me, but maybe not. So the thing to know about Sepermeru: most of the city is completely safe. Nobody will attack you unless you attack them first. And however, if you do attack them, then anybody who's within aggro range will come at you. And at lower levels, they can gang up on you and get you down pretty quick. So the easiest way, I believe I mentioned this in the previous video, but the easiest way to get thralls here, or friends here, is to throw purple lotus orbs at them. That does not aggro anybody, including the person you're throwing them at. So it's pretty easy, and you can find, lots of really good friends here. You can find tier 3 and tier 4 fighter friends and crafter friends. There are a few areas of the city that have bandits, and they will aggro you immediately, and if you fight back, then anybody, it's really strange, it's really bizarre, I don't know why, but if they attack you, nobody bats an eye. But if you attack them, even if you're just defending yourself, everybody around you will join in on beating you down. It's kind of stupid, but that's the rule. That's the rules. I don't make them. Funcom made them. But as long as you stay away from the bandits, you can pretty much just run around and check everybody out. So we have a Stygian tier 3 archer there. We have a tier 2 archer. I'm gonna I know I could go down there, but I'm gonna run around here because there is a couple of crafter thralls here that you may find the named ones. So Stygian fighter 1, archer 1. So this guy has a chance of being like a shield right, but a tier 4 armorer. Not so lucky today, but that's okay. One of the good things about being based right next to Sepermeru is you can keep on coming back. So no luck so far. Maybe we'll find at least one tier 4. If not, we can just settle for a tier 3 for now. But I'd really want a tier 4 because I got an alchemist. There's lots of places we can check though, so there we go. An overseer, cat of 1,000 lashes. So we don't yet have a bench for her, but you know what? I am not gonna pass up anybody. Okay. You see, it's going down pretty slow. Yeah, it should get at least halfway there, if not more. Yep, so I was right. 2 typically does the job. And let's put these away so we don't accidentally waste any. Get our rope out. Like I said, no one bats an eye that you come in here and throw some gas at somebody and then drag them through the streets with a rope. But if you slap them, by golly, they're going to come after you. Okay. And there we have it. A named overseer. What I really do, and I may see if I have what we need to make it, because that bench allows you to make 1 iron truncheons, and 2 it lets you make the rawhide bindings. And I think you get you can get some special items, one being I think a chain binding from a follower. So definitely want to check that out. So let's go ahead and stick her on the wheel. Looks like everything's despawned over here. Okay. Alright, and let's run in really quick and get a bunch of gruel and get her training right up. Okay. Alright, and now let's check on that real quick. Let's see. Torturer's work table. So we need 50 shaved wood, which I don't think I have, and 25 steel bars, which I do think I have. So I'll get that made up in between episodes. We shouldn't need it today. Okay, so I'm gonna go down that first street on the far side over here, just to see if we can get lucky. Because what I really want to get would be really nice if I can get a tier 4 armorer or blacksmith. That is one thing about I guess, you know, if you have the time, you know, it's a good thing because you can kind of just keep getting people to respawn and keep coming back and checking. So I don't know if these guys have respawned yet, but let's hop down here. There's some more folks down here we can check out. This is Waterside. So this can be a named cook. So we got a Kushite Fighter, a Stygian Dancer 1, and a Carpenter 2, Carpenter 1, Blacksmith 1, Blacksmith 1, no thank you, Fighter 1. Let's see who these folks are down here. So a named cook can also spawn over here on the island, so let's go check her out. And then we're gonna go pay a visit to a bar with somebody pretty cool. Lone Fisherman. So here is a cook. Let's go ahead and get him. Feel like I need to have some Jeopardy music playing as we wait. Got Thurga striking a pose there. Maybe he's upset. He's worried I'm gonna find a better fighter. Honestly, I'll probably stick with Thurga until... Okay. So, I will say I am glad they made it. So I think it was, I'm not sure how long ago it was, but from what I understand, it was before I started playing the game. You couldn't swim while you were hauling a thrall away. Glad they changed it though. Okay. And that is one of the benefits of the normal wield. I thought you could have more than one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, let's head back, and I'm just gonna take a quick rundown on that street again. But see, I don't know if these guys are respawning. I don't think I'm getting far enough away, but we have plenty of time to get some cool friends from Sepermeru. Yeah, these are still the same ones. Okay. I'm not getting far enough away from them to respawn, to load out and respawn. But over here is, let's just check everybody. Is a bar. Not only can you get some dancers here, but there is a couple of special people here that we can talk to, including the man himself, Conan.
So you live, and we meet again. Tell me, have you had a good chance to look around? Seen your fill of these exiled lands? It's not too late to get back on that crucifix. Any fool can see that you need answers. Left hanging for the vultures on that cross. A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place. Everybody trying to kill each other. I should leave you all to your fate. I don't have the stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe that I can strike with cold iron. Ah, I'll be here a while. His wine tastes like boiled camel's piss and the bread's half weevil, but I'm comfortable enough. If you have questions, ask. I wandered for a while after I pulled you from that cross. In the south, I found desperate souls and Darfari man-eaters. In the east, apes that walked like men among the overgrown ruins of an ancient city. I found an amphitheater where the ancient dead walked, and the memories of ancient battles stained the sand. It stank of sorcery, so I left. I have traveled far and seen much. From the glittering ice of Asgard to the jungle expanses of the Black Kingdoms. I have been thief, pirate, and mercenary. But nowhere have I seen gods as I see them in this land. These avatars that stalk and spread destruction in their wake. These are not gods. These are what men want gods to be. Weapons. There is a woman. I freed her from the cross just as I did you. I followed her trail across the Exiled Lands. I missed her here by a scant few hours. She had left in search of a map room and a way to free herself from the Exiled Lands. Her trail ended in the map room. She was gone and all of her companions slaughtered. Listen. If you have news of Razma of Shem, let me know.
Okay, and that's the girl in the intro video.
What do I know of sorcerers and their feuds? I do not dabble in the dark arts. But whoever and whatever put you here is a wielder of the dark arts. You are like a wolf in a trap. You struggle to flee, and yet, in the end, it will kill you. Be smarter. Find out what they want, then hold it close. They will come for it. And then your jaws around their throat. Just remember this. If you do succeed, if you do manage to find a way to remove your bracelet and leave the Exiled Lands, you will have to make a choice. Stay and be the hero of your own story. Or leave and risk losing it all. The choice will be yours. Choose wisely. Any fool can see that you need answers.
All right, he just repeats himself after that. So we got a 3.
A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place.
We can come back, and you can also talk to Princess over here. We'll save that for later. But Conan did give a few hints on what the remainder of the story is, or your goal in the Exiled Lands. Let's just kind of run over here. So an archer. Conan's still in there talking to himself.
If you have questions.
All right, let's head back and check on our friends, and I'll bring you back as soon as they are ready to go. All right, I'll see you soon. Alright, y'all, welcome back. So we have our new friends trained up, and I guess it does. I may have to move, spin this thing around because it looks like it's facing the wrong way, and he's gonna go try to sit over there by the wall. But anyway, we have our. Yeah, he's gonna walk right through it and sit over there in the wall. Okay, I can move that around later. But anyway, so we have our named cook. Also, I decided to go ahead and build the torturer's bench. So let's get the last piece of the puzzle, which is 50 shaved wood. I'm gonna stick that outside. I usually stick it near my wheel of friendship. There is our taskmaster over there. Just stick it right there. But I mainly just wanted to see. Okay, so maybe we have to level up to get the other things, but I'm pretty sure that I'm in. When I played in the past and I've had one, I've been able to make a chain with a friend recipe. Maybe I'm crazy though. But it does give heavy concussive bonuses, durability bonuses, things like that. So there's Cat of the Thousand Lashes. All right. Okay, so I think that'll do it. We do have some more of Sepermeru to explore, but I think I'll cover that in another episode. Beautiful sunset. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for checking out this video, and we are now almost settled into our new home. Beyond that, though, if you are enjoying this content, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys back in the Exiled Lands very soon. Take care, everyone. Peace out, y'all. I guess that was a sunrise, not a sunset. Take care, everyone.